Workforce demographics are changing. Right now, there are an estimated 80 million young adults between 18 to 29, commonly referred to as millennials, who are joining the workforce. Millennials, also known as Generation Y, are just different. As a generation, they are more confident, tech-savvy, optimistic, and connecting than previous generations. They are being actively recruited prior to and upon college graduation. Companies of all sizes are spending record-breaking amounts of money on recruiting the millennials. But why has this new generation turned into such a hot commodity? One key factor is the looming reality of the boomer brain drain that companies across the globe are going to feel over the next 5 to 15 years. The average large company will lose 30–40% of its workforce due to retirement over the next 5 to 10 years. Ouch! If you rely solely on recruitment methods of the past, you may want to reboot. Now that you have a general idea of why companies are clamoring to hire them, I thought it would be a good idea to share tips to boost your reach with millennials. And you should consider the following tips. Tip number 1. Engage in social media. Engage with millennials on the platform they use the most, social networks. By creating and maintaining Facebook, Twitter, and Google+ company profiles, you open the door to new potential employees by giving them an opportunity to easily get to know your company, its products and services. Also, it provides them a way to interact and network with your company's employees. Tips number 2. Put a real name and face behind the corporate social media accounts. Our tip number 1 is a requirement for millennial engagement. And with that requirement comes the need to engage with real people, not corporate identities. For example, if you have a corporate Twitter account for hiring, call out explicitly who those followers are interacting with. It makes for a more authentic and personal connection, which millennials appreciate. Tip number 3. Answer the question, why? Ultimately, a millennial wants to know why they should take this job. How will it help them with their overall goals? Millennials need a challenge, a sense of purpose, and also a dash of vanity. Tip number 4. Make sure your website and social identities are up to date. One of the old motto of job searching is make sure your resume is up to date. The same holds true for organizations looking to attract talent at any and all times. If your company plans to have a blog and be on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, then you need to keep them and your corporate website up to date. You don't, as an employer, need to be everywhere they might expect, but at least show that you're up to date and connected. Tip number 5. Keep selling your company and follow up. The old mantra that the company holds all the cards in the employment landscape is rapidly deteriorating. We now have a candidate-centric market on our hands, which means that companies must sell millennials on why they should join, what their career progression will be, and most importantly, translate how they will make an impact on not just the company, but also the world. All of this company selling has to be done with rapid-fire communications. Tip number 6. Be respectful of all recruits, including the ones that didn't make the cut. It's particularly important that you maintain good relationships with millennial recruits, regardless of whether they're good at the job or not, as they will be the first to tell their friends and family about the experience. Make it a good one, and you can turn recruits into recruiters. Tip number 7, build relationships with millennials before they enter the market. Identify good technical students in their freshman and sophomore years and provide them summer internships until they graduate. You may have some additional training or ramp-up time, but they will more than likely prefer to take a permanent job at a place they already know. Creating this upfront relationship will secure a future hire. Tip number 8, show what it's like to work in your office. One way to promote your company brand and culture is to simply show what it's like to work in your office. You can do that one of two ways. Invite potential hires to spend time in your office. It gives them a good idea what the working environment is like and gets them excited about working there. Shoot a day-in-the-life video of your office. A video acts as a first-level filter, allowing candidates to pre-interview their potential employer, and that will either repel or attract potential hires to actually apply. Candidates who watch these videos are far more knowledgeable and they come in for an interview. If you ask them what influenced them to apply for the job, they often refer to the culture picture that was created by watching the videos. Tip number 9, offer flexible work options. Millennials don't want to fit their lives into an inflexible job. They would much rather have the ability to blend their work and personal lives together in a way that makes sense for them. That flexibility can take on many forms, such as telecommunicating from home, a flexible schedule with non-traditional hours, or a results-only work environment role. Generation Y want to build parallel careers with flexibility to balance their other things in their lives. In short, they want what their parents are just now achieving. Tip number 10, build a community. Once you're comfortable with social engagement, the next big step is to create a community where those interested can have open and frank discussions in a comfortable online-offline space with hiring managers and employees. Participants can share applicable news, post openings, offer advice, make introductions, describe company culture, set expectations for the hiring process, and build credible relationships. Once these relationships are established, job seekers have to know how to make better choices when applying. They have insight into the company and the role they're applying for. Tip number 11, recruiters should expect and prepare for repeat business from millennials. Millennials are more project-oriented than they are company loyal. If they lose interest on their current assignment, they will move on to something else. The frequency that millennials change jobs is both a challenge and an opportunity for recruiters. Recruiters must use more inbound marketing techniques to build long-term relationships and relationship opportunities instead of more traditional outbound marketing techniques. Tip number 12, live the company brand and culture. Culture is critical for millennials. Regardless, whatever your company brand or culture is, you must be honest and genuine about the employer brand that you present to them. If the employer doesn't live up to those presented brand values, they just simply quit. Loyalty comes only with living by those brand promises. Millennials want the same things as other generations, but prioritize differently. While we do talk about millennials being unique and demanding more, overall they truly want the same things as previous generations. They may just prioritize differently. While this group grew up during a time of almost unprecedented technological achievement, what makes this group more special is the fact that they have watched their parents and loved ones in their careers as they grew up and internalized some valuable lessons. This generation will not be married to the firm, as with the previous workforce, but rather spend more time with their family or in pursuits which bring them personal satisfactions. This is the reason work-life balance takes center stage, as opposed to money.